Oh, come on now. How can you be so negative? I don't know about you, but I was pretty sure we'd be dead by now. I suppose I still find it hard to be optimistic. We call it caution. Quote, Darak and Solila. Trapped on the ship of an alien bounty hunter, Darak and Solila must contend with all manner of threats as they search for a way to escape this latest predicament. Presented by Skybound Entertainment, distributed by Image Comics, Void Rivals, Volume 1, Issue 3, Energon Universe. Solila and Darak reject the call for surrender and attack Skutzoid. Solila is furious at Skutzoid for claiming her. Solila says, "Claim me? You claim us? I am the property of no one." Skutzoid, seeing how quick Solila is, tries to bargain another deal and says, "Fine, maybe I'll release you, but I'm keeping the ship." As Skutzoid shoots, he hits Darak, causing him to fall. Darak says to Solila, "Save yourself." Solila throws her spear and then calls it back, knocking Skutzoid off his feet. Darak understands that it's not a pilot's weapon and knows Solila is more than just a pilot as Skutzoid slowly gets up. Skutzoid says, "I'm just trying to earn a living and I've got a wife and kids to worry about. Come back. Being turned in for a bounty has to be better than being stranded in deep space." As Skutzoid keeps shooting at them, he continues, "Okay, I'm not going to chase you. Joke's on you anyway. I'm not the most dangerous thing on this ship. Now let's look at this sorry excuse for a ship you brought me." Skutzoid grosses about supporting his family, a recurring motivation in his appearance in Generation 1 cartoon in episodes like Starscream's Ghost and Grimlock's New Brain. The ship is enormous and Darak says there will be lots of places for us to hide. Maybe we should find food first. The android responds, "I'll scan the general area for signs of food storage." As Solila uses techniques beyond what a pilot will normally have, Darak questions, "No mere pilot, huh? Care to expand on that?" Solila simply replies, "No." Darak says, "You still don't trust me." Solila replies, "It was an important mission. I already told you how dire things are for my people. They sent someone who wouldn't fail." As Solila slams her hand against the door, she says, "A lot of good it did them." Darak responds, "Careful. I don't think we need to advertise our location." The android then says, "Oh, we are being monitored. I detect both visual and audio recordings." Skutzoid is monitoring them. Darak says, "Thanks for the heads up." As they hear banging on the door, Darak adds, "He doesn't seem to mind us being in this area. Disconcerting." They open the door out of curiosity to see what's inside, and Darak says, "It's obviously a trap." We investigate the darkened room only to find out it's a cell where the doors close behind us. The android adds, "The density of the door relative to the other would indicate that." Inside the cell, there's a gigantic scorpion. As the scorpion moves to attack, Darak is knocked down, but Solila rushes in to fight the creature. Solila is battling the scorpion while Darak recuperates. Solila asks if Darak is okay. Darak replies, "I'm alive." Solila says, "If I can get it back in the cell, can you close the door?" Darak responds, "I can try." As Solila fights the creature to force it back into its cell, the android tries to get close to the control panel to access the controls, while Darak struggles to get through the battle between Solila and the scorpion. Darak goes under the scorpion's claw as Solila pulls the scorpion back. She hits it, forcing it inside the prison. The android closes the door as the scorpion loses an arm and half of its claw. Watching her movement, Darak realizes Solila isn't just a pilot, she's a Zartonian warrior. As Skutzoid continues to monitor, Darak and Solila, a stranger from another cell, calls out to them, saying, "Release me, and I can get you out of here. I'm a captive too. We can help each other." Darak replies, "Go ahead, can't be worse than the big monster." As the android opens the prison door and tentacles emerge from everywhere, Darak opens the cell, freeing a Quintesson, though android notes that it has known matches in its database. The Quintesson are a bizarre and ancient race. Their dark history and shadowy machinations intertwine with both Primus and Unicron. Knowing galaxy-wide as traders, entrepreneurs, and businessmen, their dealings are rarely straightforward, often involving intrigue and betrayal. Preferring manipulation and advanced technology over brute force, they can resort to deadly Sharkticons, Alicons, and a fleet of battle-ready spaceships when needed. However, Quintessons themselves have no combat skills and are absolute cowards without something to hide behind. The Quintessation says, "Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. Our interests align. I deserve escape, same as you. Come, I know where the brute keeps my ship." Darak and Solila, deciding they have nothing to lose, believe the Quintessation seems nicer than the others. The Quintesson says, Skutzoid is a nuisance. I have many dealings with numerous civilizations across the cosmos. My kind have made enemies. Once your kind were blamed for the age of wrath, a large swath of sentiment life refused to forget. No matter how many centuries pass, the Quintesson provides exposition alluding to the as yet unseen history of the Energon Universe, specifically mentioning the Age of Wrath. This period referenced by the Quintesson is an element of the aligned continuity family name after an eponymous comic book series published by Dreamwave Productions. Whether this was a Cybertron-centric event or something more galaxy-spanning remains to be seen. Once you aid me in returning to my ship, I will be in your debt. That debt will be paid when I deliver you to any destination of your choosing. Solila responds, getting out of here would be a good start. After that, we'll talk. The Quintesson says, fair enough, this way. As they approach the ship, the Quintesson, who hadn't boarded as a prisoner, remarks, we're almost there. The Quintesson leads the pair to his ship, but Skutzoid is already there waiting for them. Skutzoid says, okay, that's enough. I think your fun adventure on my asteroid has finally come to an end, as several ships appear in the background. Skutzoid tells them not to trust the Quintesson, claiming he'll betray them at the first opportunity. Although Darak and Solila are hesitant to believe him, Skutzoid explains that he only hurts people if he's paid. Since he couldn't find a single bounty for them in any system, he offers them a deal, trading their junk ship with its unique alloy from an old Nebulan transport. The pair accepts the offer and leaves the Quintesson to Skutzoid. Darak says, oh, come on. How can you be so negative? I don't know about you, but I was pretty sure we'd be dead by now. Solila responds, I suppose. I still find it hard to be optimistic. We call it caution. Darak replies, oh, where's the fun in that? Handroid, what's our current ETA for the sacred ring? The Handroid says 2 days and 16 hours. Darak adds, how you're not throwing a party is beyond me. As Solila, worried, removes her mask, the space vehicle continues its journey to the sacred ring. Solila asks Darak what he plans to do when they return. Darak replies that he'll go to his father, but Solila warns him that someone on both sides of the war is hiding their people's history for a reason, and they'll need to be cautious. Darak isn't concerned, believing that when their people learn the truth, they'll want to stop fighting, using their friendship as proof. They agree to split up upon arrival and go to their respective leaders. Darak's rocky relationship with his father was first glimpsed last issue. The vessel reaches the sacred ring. Darak and Solila arrive, witnessing the breathtaking sight of Energon circling around with Zartonian and Agorian surrounding it. The sacred ring is truly a stunning view, Solila says. We actually did it. We're home. Darak replies, I detect actual excitement in your voice. Handroid adds, I do not. Handroid says, our approach has been detected. We will need to send signals to our people as soon as we launch the escape pods to avoid hostile action. Darak says, let's move. Solila stops him, saying, wait a second. Darak asks, what is it? Solila responds, we would not have survived if not for you. You were the one who took a chance to see if we could cooperate. You warmed up to me. I might have killed you and wasted away on that rock. My aggression would have ended us both. Thank you, Darak. Some Zarkonian you are. Darak, with no time for modesty, says, I agree. I'm great. Hopefully, I'll see you again soon, and we can talk about how we like each other. Replies, good luck down there. Solila, no, good luck to you. Out of nowhere, Solila uses her spear to electrocute Darak. Darak is left seething on the floor, knocked out. Solila says, you'll need it more than me. I'm sorry. Solila has electrocuted Darak. Presented by Skybound Entertainment, distributed by Image Comics. Next, Void Rivals, Volume 1, Issue 4, Energon Universe.